Review exercises. Find the area of each of the plane figures shown below. So we know area is what? 5 times 5, right? So we get what? 25 square centimeters, right? Don't forget square centimeters, right? So area of a rectangle is what? Length multiplied by the breadth or the width. So 6 times 4 is what? 24. So it should be in square centimeters. So part 3, right? So area of a triangle we know half into base times perpendicular height, right? So equals half multiplied by base is what? Base is 10 centimeters. Perpendicular height, ekane lamba kusa. Here it is 5 centimeters. So 2 times 1, 2 times 5. So here the area is 25 square centimeters. Right? We will move to part 4. So the perpendicular height is 6 centimeters. Right? Then the base is 8 centimeters. Right? So the area, just as before, half into base. Here it is 8 centimeters and the perpendicular height is what? 6. 2 times 1 and 2 times 4. 4 times 6 is what? 24. That is square centimeters. So in the 5th part, we have a composite figure. Okay. So here we have a triangle and a rectangle. Triangle and a rectangle. Right. So we will first find the area of the triangle. Right. So half into base. So this is 7 centimeters. So this is what? Number 2. This is a rectangle. So if this is 7 centimeters, this is also 7 centimeters. Why? In a rectangle, opposite sides are equal in length. Okay. So the base is 7 multiplied by perpendicular height. The method perpendicular height right? You have to count the perpendicular height of the triangle. So the trikone perpendicular height එක වෙන්න මොකද්ද? මෙන්න මේ උස. මේ උස අපිට හොයාගන්න පුළුවන්. මෙතන ඉඳන් මෙතනට උස දීලා තියෙනවා 9ක් කියලා. මෙතන ඉඳන් මෙතනට අපි දන්නවා 3ක් කියලා. එහෙනම් මේ උස වෙන්නේ මොකද්ද? 6යි. ඒක ඩයග්‍රෑම් එකේ පොඩ්ඩක් මේක මීටරෙට පොඩ්ඩක් උස වෙන්න ඕන, right? In any case, the perpendicular height is here. That is 6 centimeters, right? So 2 times 1, 2 times 3. So we get the area of the triangle as what? 21 square centimeters. Okay, now we will get the area of the rectangle. So we know that is what? Length times breadth. So that is 21 square centimeters. Now what do we have to do? We have to find the area of this total figure or total composite figure. Right? What are we have to add these areas together. 21 plus 21, that is what? 42 square centimeters. Right. So there also we have a composite figure. In order to find the area of this composite figure, first we have to find the area of this triangle, then the area of this rectangle. After that, we have to add those values together. Right? So I will put here 1 as the area of triangle. Okay, so half into base. Base is what? 10 centimeters. See, this is the base of the triangle, right? Right? It is also a side of the rectangle, no? So if this is 10 centimeters, this is also 10 centimeters, right? Why? In a rectangle, opposite sides are equal in length, right? So half into 10 times perpendicular height of the triangle, which is 3. So 2 times 1, 2 times 5, 5 times 3 is what? 15 square centimeters. Right. Then number 2, that means the area of the rectangle. So that is length into breadth, which is 10 times 4. That means what? 40 square centimeters. Then what do we have to do? We have to add these values together, right? So 1 plus 2 That will be what? 15 plus 40. That means 55 square centimeters. Question number 2. In the triangle shown in the figure, the perpendicular height corresponding to the base of length 12 centimeters is 5 centimeters, right? And the perpendicular height corresponding to the base of length 10 centimeters is h centimeters, right? Find the area of the triangle, right? So kindly pay your attention to the triangle, okay? So find the area of the triangle. So what is the area of the triangle? Half into base. So base into perpendicular height. We can take the value as 12 centimeters. එහෙනම් මේ 12 centimeters වල perpendicular height එක මොකක්ද? 5. Right? So 2 times 1, 2 times 6. So 6 times 5 is what? 30 square centimeters. So the area of the triangle is 30 square centimeters. Find the value of h. දැන් මොකද වෙලා තියෙන්නේ? දැන් එකම triangle එකනේ. හරි අපි කොයි පැත්තට ගත්තත් the area will be the same. Right? So in part 2 they are asking us to find the value of the perpendicular height h. එතකොට මේ h ගේ මේ h කාගේ h ද මේ? කාගේ perpendicular height එකද මේ? That is the length of the side which is 10 centimeters. හරි? ඔය triangle එකේ එක side එකක් තියෙනවා සෙන්ටිමීටර් 10ක් කියලා. එයාගේ perpendicular height එක තමයි h කියලා කියන්නේ. දැන් අපිට හොයන්න කියනවා. පුළුවන් නේ. එකම triangle එක එහෙනම් එයාට තියෙන්නේ එකම area එකක්. So in the first part we calculated the area. That is 30 square centimeters. එහෙනම් අපිට equation එකට substitute කරන්න තියෙන්නේ. So half into, so what will be the base here? 10. Right? Then perpendicular height, that is h. So this is equal to what? 30. Now we just have to find the value of h. So 10h equals 30 times 2. Right? So we have to divide this side by 10. Do the same thing to the other side. So we can cancel out the 10. So 10 times 1, 10 times 3. So h will be what? 6 centimeters. What is the perimeter of an equilateral triangular lamina of side length 12 centimeters? Now here they are asking what? The perimeter. Perimeter of what? Perimeter of a equilateral triangular lamina. Equilateral means equilateral triangle. That means what? All sides are equal in length. If this is 5 centimeters, this is 5 centimeters, and this is also 5 centimeters. හරි? පැති තුනම දිගින් සමාන triangle එකකට තමයි අපි කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? Equilateral triangle. එතකොට අපිට මෙතන දීලා තියෙන්නේ එහෙම එකක්. What is the perimeter of an equilateral triangle lamina of the side length 12 centimeters? Then what is the perimeter? Perimeter is what? 12 times 3. පැති තුන එකතු කරන්න තියෙන්නේ. දැන් මේක මම ගත්ත example එකනේ. හරි? එතකොට in the question the side length of the equilateral triangular lamina is what? 12 centimeters. පැත්තක දිග 12යි නම් ඒ වගේ පැති තුනක් තියෙනවා. එහෙනම් 12 3. So that will be what? 36 centimeters. Consider a square lamina with the same perimeter as that of the above triangular lamina. හරි. ඒ කියන්නේ square එකක් තියෙනවා. එහෙනම් එයාගේ perimeter එක වෙන්නේ 36. Right. Find the side length of the square lamina. Find the side length of the square lamina. What is the perimeter? Perimeter of the square is what? 36. Ne? Okay. Then side length. Pati hatarak. Now when we take a square, all sides are equal, no, in length. How many sides are there? 4 sides. Pati hatarema dige එකතෝ 36 නම් එක පැත්තක දිග කීයද? 36 divided by 4. So we will get what? 9 centimeters. Right? So you will have to write down side length. Length of one side of the square is what? 36 divided by 4, which is 9 centimeters. Right. Find the area of the square lamina. Area. Easy, no? What do you have to do? 9 times 9. Diga palaling වැඩි කරන්න තියෙන්නේ නේ. 9 times 9 is what? 81. So that is square centimeters. Exercise 23.1 of grade 9. Find the area of each of the parallelogram given below, right? So we know how to calculate the area of a parallelogram, right? How do we do that? Base into perpendicular height. So area is what? Base into its perpendicular height. 12 times 7, that is what? 84 square centimeters. Kindly refer to the textbook. So area is what? Area is equal base into its perpendicular height. So 10 times 3, that is 30 square centimeters. Okay, so we will look at part 3 of question number 1. So we know area of a parallelogram is what? Base into its perpendicular height. So here, of what length is this the perpendicular height? Make kaage perpendicular height? We say. So what will be the area? 20 times into 8. So that is what? 160 square centimeters. If the perimeter of the parallelogram ABCD is 52 square centimeters, centimeters, find its area. Okay. So we will draw the diagram. So we have something like this. So what are the things that we know? If the perimeter of the parallelogram ABCD is 52, the perimeter is given. Right? Perimeter is given. Okay. Then මොකද්ද මෙතන තියෙන ප්‍රශ්නේ? Right? මෙතන අපිට බේස් එකක් දීලා තියෙනවා perpendicular height එක අපි දන්නේ නැහැ. perpendicular height එකක් දීලා තියෙනවා. ඒ perpendicular height එකට අදාළ side length එකේ දිග අපි දන්නේ නැහැ. But the thing is what? The perimeter is given. And also we know what? In a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal in length, just like the rectangle. Right? So if this is 15 centimeters, this is also 15 centimeters. If this is x, this is also x. Those are opposite sides, no? Now the perimeter is given. හරි එහෙනම් අපිට connection එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. කොහොමද? අපි මෙතනින් පටන් ගත්තොත් x plus 15 plus x plus 15. Now this will be equal to what? 52. මේ මොකද්ද මම ලිව්වේ? This is the perimeter of this what? Parallelogram. කොහොමද perimeter එක ගන්න? මොකද්ද perimeter කියන්නේ? එක තැනකින් පටන් අරගෙන ආපහු එතනට එනකම් වටේ දිග. පටන් ගත්ත තැනින් හැබැයි අපි නවතින්න ඕනේ. Right. So these are what? Like terms. So 2x plus 30 will be equal to 52. Now 2x will be equal to what? 52 minus 30. So 2x will be equal to what? 2 minus 0, we get a 2. 5 minus 3, we get a 2. So x is what? 22 divided by 2, that is what? 11 centimeters. Okay. Now this length, x is what? 11 centimeters. Then hurry. They are asking the area, no? Area of ABCD. Then මෙන්න base එක දන්නවා. Base එකට අදාළ perpendicular height එකක් දන්නවා. Right. So what do you have to do? Area of ABCD equal is what? 11 multiplied by 6. So we get what? 66 square centimeters. So that will be the answer. Question number 3. If the area of the parallelogram in this figure is 35 square centimeters, find the value of h. Right. So we will draw the figure. So the area is given. Right. So we can write 5 times h, that is what? 35. Area එක දීලානේ තියෙන්නේ. h හොයන්න තියෙන්නේ. So h is what? 35 divided by 5. So we get what? 7 centimeters. So the height is what? 7 centimeters. If the area of the parallelogram PQRS is 105 square centimeters, calculate the length of the side PQ. Okay, so what are they asking? They are asking length of PQ. Right, so that is also easy, no? Why? The area is given to us now. So we know area is what? PQ into 3. That is equal to what? 105. Then PQ is what? PQ equal 105 divided by 3. So 3 times 1, 3 times 3 and 5. So PQ is what? PQ is 35 centimeters. Question number 5. Okay. So part 1. Find the area of the parallelogram KLMN. That is easy, no? So area is what? 12 into 5. 12 times 5. So we get what? 60 square centimeters. Then part 2. Find the value of H. So we are talking about the same parallelogram, no? So the area doesn't change, right? So they are asking to find the H. H is what? That is the perpendicular height of LM or ML. එයාව දන්නේ මොකද ගන්න තියෙන්නේ? වර්ගඵලයට සමාන කරන්න තියෙන්නේ no? So 10 into H, that is equal to 60. So H is what? 60 divided by 10. So we get what? 6 centimeters. Okay, so there are two parallelograms. If the area of the parallelogram ABCD is 30 square centimeters, find the area of the parallelogram ABEF. So what are they asking? They are asking to find the area of ABEF. මෙන්න මෙයාගේ තමයි area එක අහන්නේ. The area of ABCD that is given to us, right? ABCD. So we have the perpendicular height of what? This length. So this is the perpendicular height. දැන් මෙයා මේ සෙන්ටිමීටර් 5 කියලා කියන්නේ කාගේ perpendicular height එකද? That is the perpendicular height of AB. මේ parallelogram එකේ area එකත් අපි දන්නවා නම්, right? මෙන්න මේ height එකත් අපි දන්නවා නම් මෙන්න මේ length එක අපිට හොයාගන්න පුළුවන්. AB length එක. ඇයි ඒක අපිට ඕන වෙන්නේ? මේ AB length එක හොයාගත්තොත් දැන් අපි ප්‍රශ්නේ මොකක්ද අහන්නේ? They are asking us to find the area of ABFE. හරි මෙන්න මේ යටින් තියෙන parallelogram එකේ area එක හොයන්න ඕන. දැන් යටින් තියෙන parallelogram එකේ area එක හොයන්න නම් මොකද ඕන? In any parallelogram, in order to find the area, we have to have what? A side length or the base and its perpendicular height. දැන් මේ length එක අපි හොයාගත්තොත් this is what? This is a parallelogram, no? So AB, the length is equal to FV. Hey, we know that in a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal in length. එහෙනම් මෙයා හොයාගත්තොත් ඒ දිගම තමයි මෙතනට එන්නේ. මේක හොයාගත්ත කියලා කියන්නේ length base එක තියෙනවා. base එකට අදාළ perpendicular height එක තියෙනවා. එහෙනම් අපිට area එක හොයන්න පුළුවන් ABFE. Right. අපි දාමු length of AB. Right? So that is what? So the area is what? 30 square centimeters. Okay. So we will write AB into 5 equal 30. So AB is what? 30 divided by 5. So we get 6. So that is 6 centimeters. Then මෙයා centimeter high නම් එහෙනම් මෙයා centimeter high. Okay. AB equal FE equals 6 centimeters. එක ලියන්න ඕන. හරි. දැන් එන මම පොඩ්ඩක් මේක මකලා ABFE වල area එක හොයමු. Area of ABFE. So what is that? Base into its perpendicular length. So that is what? 18 square centimeters. Right. So that is the end of exercise 23.1.